What is going on, Patreon squad? Hopefully you guys are having a good one today here with a fun update. I know Aaron's been excited about this for a second, and that is combat achievements. So excited to scroll through and see what we got here. I really like this picture. I don't know if I can open it in a bigger form. Oh, no, I don't know. I mean, it looks really nice, but of course I can't see it too much. But here with the achievement diaries of basically combat, I guess. I don't know. In terms of rewards, it doesn't seem like there's going to be too much, so let's go ahead and give it a peek. There is a lot of kind of fixes they had, but I mean, there's a lot to fix because there's a lot going on. So taking a peek here, combat achievements. This new system will allow you completing tasks of steadily increasing difficulty as you bash those bosses. Similar to achievement diaries, like I was mentioning, combat achievements are split into different tiers, steadily increasing in difficulty. There are a lot of bosses and monsters within Old School, so unlike achievement diaries, 4 tiers, combat achievements will be a whopping 6 tiers. So easy, medium, hard, elite, master, and grandmaster. That makes sense, which makes me think, like, will there be grandmaster clue scrolls at some point? That seems like kind of the same tiering system, so intriguing there. It's worth mentioning that all kill count tasks and gauntlet speed tasks are retroactive, meaning that these tasks will include your previous amount of kills or your previous record times within a gauntlet. Okay, so like on my account, I went on and I think on my hardcore I had 23 already done in total, which isn't much, but it's a little bit. So here it says recommendations and requirements. So for the easy, they're aiming for base 60s in your combats, along with Mauritania, Wintertaunt, Tempera, Slayer. That's not too bad. Medium, base 70s, the ability to summon Thralls, 77 Slayer. Hard, base 80s, 85 Slayer, access to Zora. Seems about right. Elite, 90s and 95, a lot of quests. Master, base 95s, and a good understanding of PVM activities. And Grandmaster, max combat stats, experience across all PVM activities. That is really fun. I'm excited for this. I know that the high-level community's been waiting for a little bit of something in terms of PVM, which I always kind of mock because I feel like PVM has the most amount of content introduced out of any form of the game. But it is always nice to have a little extra. So, getting started, Gommel is your NPC for combat achievements near the Warriors Guild. Makes sense, he hangs out outside the Warriors Guild, and will be your one-stop shop for information and hard-earned rewards. Okay, I'm excited to see what that is. I heard it wasn't anything too crazy, which also makes sense. To implement a new combat achievements interface, we've changed a few things around on the hub. I did notice this, so open the quest panel and you'll see the mini games interface is no longer there. Okay, so the mini games is now in the social, which does make sense, honestly. Kind of understand it, and has now been replaced up here with basically kind of what is this called? I don't know if they have a word for it. But you understand what it is. Effectively, it just shows everything that you have right here. It is a really cool thing. Very excited for that. A little blown up there. Didn't mean to do that, but I think I'm going to reference this in like every video now and just kind of show it at the beginning so people understand kind of what I'm doing. It makes sense. I mean, it's a really nice kind of cohesion of all things of your account. And beyond that, the overview in terms of the achievements you can get done. Looking at how many there are, the easy, medium seem pretty, easy to get done with. And then beyond that, the Grandmaster having 69 is pretty funny. That's a good meme. Good meme. Always gotta get the chuckles in there. I'm guessing there might be more added at some point. Maybe not. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how that goes. But I was looking at them. It looks like a ton of fun. I mean, down here, looking at the easy ones, I mean, this is just kind of, Aberrant Specters, Barrows, Black Dragons. I mean, nothing too crazy. And then beyond that, from the 3-lined icon previously mentioned, there are also 2 additional screens you can access of bosses and rewards. The boss screen will let you view your task progress on each monster individually, so you can keep track of your ongoing feud with a particular nasty. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You can kind of basically sort your achievements and what you need to do. So, I mean, honestly, that is a lot of fun. I think that will add a little bit of a hunt to, honestly, any account. Just rounding out your achievements within certain bosses would be cool to do. I wish I could have had that in the past, but obviously it's good to add them now. I think that, oh man, that would be really fun, I guess, for my maxed account, what I could do afterwards, just work towards that, but I don't know. We'll have to see. gives you a little overview of them. Combat level, attack styles, immunities. All right, that's really cool. Plugin wiki. I mean, Jesus, this thing's so optimized. It's amazing. It's getting there. It's getting there. One step at a time. Rewards. Okay, so I'm excited to see how this goes. The final section of the combat achievements screen. I always want to say like diaries. I don't know. Combat achievements just throws me off. Is all about those hard-earned rewards. All right, so every tier comes with an upgraded Gommel's Hilt. At the final tier, it's just called Gommel's Hilt 6, I guess. This equipable offhand item will give you unlimited teleports to Trollheim and more Old Wreck, much like the quest kit. Okay, if we add new tasks to a combat achievements tier with future content, you'll have to complete these new tasks to regain access. Okay, makes sense. So Trollheim and okay. I mean, doesn't seem like anything crazy, but useful. You get lamps too. I like lamps. Doesn't seem like too much, at least for the easy, but I guess there's a full rewards list. Let's give it a peek here. Okay, so for easy, you get the hilt, 3 teleports daily, 5k XP. The drop chance of clue scrolls from all sources except impling jars is increased by 5%. It's not really too big of a deal, but I mean, you know, take what you can get. Maximum quantity signed from the Like a Boss Slayer reward increases by 2. Okay, that's cool. Slowly just kind of add more there. Medium, 10k. The medium clues are up by 5%, and Like a Boss up by 4. So it just kind of tiers up here. Let's see anything else in particular that I'm kind of seeing. So with the hard, the maximum quantity signed from Like a Boss is up to 6. Ecumenical keys increased by 8%. That's cool. Although that probably will have some effect on like God armors once if that like scrolls up as we go. Oh, God Wars boss KCs are reduced. Okay. Privately rented God Wars boss instance for 150k. Can combine King Black Dragon heads with a Dragon Hunter crossbow to recolor it. Oh, that's sick. That's actually really sick. I do like that. Okay, so on to Elite. This is really cool. Okay. Most of the same stuff. Vorkath head on the Dragon Hunter crossbow to recolor it. And you can get, is that like a Jad Slayer helm or something? Okay. No, I mean, I like the recolors through it. That's really fun, because there's not like a lot of recolors that I'm like really impressed by or anything, so this would add a little something there. Ecumenical keys increased by 25%, 33 KC if need be, 100k for the private instance vampiric Slayer helm. Okay, and then the Grandmaster. I'm prepared to be disappointed. I mean, well, actually, it's not disappointing because no matter what, the the Inferno Slayer helm looks amazing. So this is a dub, no matter what. But yeah, I mean, beside that, they didn't really add anything too crazy here. When you're assigned Jad or the Inferno, you have to kill 3 of either. Oh my god. Oh my god. They'll be farming Slayer XP through Inferno, but honestly, they probably want that, so that's quite a lot. As part of the combat achievements update, one of the rewards unlocked is an increase to certain clue drop rates. Clues obtained from skilling were particularly tricky to apply to this. Okay. For example, if you rolled a medium clue but you already had one, then it would try and give you the next tier of the clue. This meant that your chance of receiving, let's say an easy clue, could vary from 40% chance to 100% chance depending on what clues you already owned, assuming you passed the initial skilling clue scroll. So attempting to increase the drop rate of easy clues would directly affect your chances of obtaining other items of clues, which was undesirable. Okay. So I think they're just saying they reworked their system. That's good. That's good. Like to see that. Like to see that. All right. And then there's a little competition. So easy gets a year membership, medium year membership, hard year membership. Elite year's membership is like nothing. That's but I guess we'll spare you. King Black Dragon building set. I don't know what that is, but I guess it'd be cool. Master, also a building set. Grandmaster, also a building set. Okay. Huh. Thought they were gonna increase there a little bit at the end. But shout out to the building sets, out of 3, numbered out of 3. Gauntlet changes, need a way out. Sharpish, players can now create escape crystals, which are a one-way ticket out of the gauntlet. They cost 200 shards each time. Can be made by the singing bowl in the first room. Okay, well, I don't do any gauntlet, but maybe at some point, if that became a thing, would be of use to me. So, looking at it overall, really like it. Think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully it allows the PVMers to, you know, have a lot more to work towards and other things that they can go for. The only thing I could see people complaining about is there's no, like, real... I mean, obviously you get into certain things quicker and it saves you a little bit of money here and there, but there's not, like, any game-changing sort of money makers that come out of this or increased GP per hour you'll be getting anywhere, but I don't think anyone should expect that. I don't want that kind of hidden behind here. I mean, this is just kind of a bit much. It should be for basically just late game people that, you know, want something to hunt, want something to flex other than, you know, pets that just sit in the bank. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, we'll be back next week to do some more, and I'll keep the videos flowing. So until then, have a good one.